Meet me in the foyer.
In a shock change of direction, Linda has brought us a horror film this week. No, I'm only teasing Linda. I hope she accepts my apologies, otherwise I'll be sacked. And talking of sackings, this new horror film, Him, from Justin Tipping, is set in the world of American football. So will our interest be spiked as the film takes us into the end zone and the dead zone?
Right. Well, I mean, so what I think the most important thing about this movie really is the fact that it's made by Monkey Paw Productions, which is Jordan Peele's production company. Jordan
Mm.
Peele, we all know from Get Out, Us, Nope. And his films have tended to go from brilliant to nah to so like I don't I think it's been a long time since I've seen a Jordan Peele film that I've actually liked. Luckily enough, he's not directing this and not he hasn't written this, so he can his sheet is unblemished, remains unblemished. I am really sorry to bring you this news. I think this is one of the worst films I've seen in a very, very, very long time. So it's directed by Justin Tipping, and it's the kind of project that feels stitched together with ideas from other movies, and it has loads of ideas bubbling and trying to do something and find a soul and find a hook. Unfortunately, it just doesn't know what story it wants to tell. So the story follows Cameron Craig, Withers. I must admit, I don't remember where I've seen Withers in other movies, and I was, I wasn't, I was possibly too lazy to look up what other movies he's been in. But he's actually a really good actor, and I think he does really well with the stuff he's been given to do here, which isn't a lot. He's a hotshot quarterback for a national American football team. His bright future is thrown off course when he's attacked on the field. Actually, there's a lot of there's a lot of allegory and kind of like nonsense going on in
Mm.
this. You don't actually know. I think he's attacked on the field by this mystery character, but I think it's an allegory for being injured during a match. So make of that what you will. So when retired football legend Isaiah White is played by Marlon Wayans, he's good. He's really good at this. Invites him to in a scheduled training camp. He accepts, but when he gets there, he starts to realize that there are all sorts of really weird things and going on, and just loads of like drug taking and he's been injected by things. He's having blood transfusions. He doesn't know whether he's awake or asleep. Things are happening around him. Um, I swear, if you told me to ask me to tell you what this movie is about, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I genuinely don't know what the point of this movie is, what the point is trying to make. It's an 18, it's very violent, and there's lots of crunchy kind of like people having their bones crunched and broken, and fights and blood and all sorts of things. And it culminates in this really surreal scene where all is revealed, and how he must sell his soul to this underground brotherhood or whatever it is, in order to be able to become this famous quarterback. I just think this is absolutely terrible. The dialogue is clunky. The story is non-existent. The pacing is awful. Um, there is no storyline. There is no arc. There's no narrative arc. There's just loads of showing off and loads of sort of gratuitous violence and loads of padding of the story. A ton of just pretentious nonsense uh, about the treatment of black players in the NFL. Uh, I just found it absolutely awful, bleak, boring, painfully pretentious. Just avoid at all costs because I cannot. If I wasn't there to review it, I would have walked out within the first 20 minutes. I don't understand what this film is for or who it's for. I It looks good. It looks, it's filmed that sort of it's technically things are done, but do we want to do things just because we can or because we actually need them in the movie? Um, I don't understand who this film is for. It's confused. It doesn't know what it wants to be. It's just bizarre, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there because the more I talk about it, the angrier I'm getting. So I'll leave it there. Don't avoid at all costs. I just wish, I think Jordan Peele just needs to go back to what he does best. He is fantastic at horror comedy a la Get Out. Even Us, I wasn't impressed with. I think Nope was terrible. Um, I just think he is really good when he is just being honest with himself. He used to be a comedian. He still is a comedian. And he is a very good writer. He's someone who's got really good ideas about post-race uh, American politics and all of that stuff and um, sociology in America and all that nonsense. He's very good at that kind of stuff, and I think there's plenty of stuff to be writing about right now in America. But
Mm.
what's happening, you've got this is an own goal. You've got Trump is in the White House again. Make movies about that. Obviously, layer put loads of allegory in it so that people don't go mental over this.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I just think, what are you doing? Why are we watching these movies that add nothing to anyone's life? Yeah, I just want to see Jordan Peele succeed, and I want him to go back to basics.
Fair
I think.
enough. Fair enough. I have to say, I didn't mind Us. Um,
Right. Right.
I think that's the one I mean. I mean, it was nowhere near. Oh no, sorry. Us is the one I
Us is the
haven't
one with
seen.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Yes, my apologies. Us is the one I haven't seen. It was Nope that I didn't
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Nope is not completely terrible.
mm,
But I wasn't like excited by it. As I said, I just want Jordan Peele to go back to doing the fun things that he knows how to do.
yes. I mean, I know almost every week I say, one shouldn't prejudge and make assumptions, and then I don't live by my own rules. But I saw a poster for this film, him, the other week, and thought, No, I don't think so." Just something about the poster made me immediately think no. So, well, we've gone from
It's
the
so
great,
bad.
the great to the disappointing there. So that's is that a one starer?
That's definitely one star. If I could have given 0 stars, I would have given 0 stars. I never want to sit through that again. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We won't
If I
make
was
it.
voting for the Razzies, that would be my the
Oh,
worst film.
interesting. Interesting. Yes, because we did our best three last year, didn't we? We should maybe consider our worst three of the year as
Mm.
well this time around.
Yeah.
Meet me in the foyer.